So getting ready to go on a little bike ride. Celebration day. Before we begin, I'll explain the buzzed off haircut. Today was a mile marker, a milestone. And so I'll talk to you a little bit about that. I'm going to hop on the bike. Going to do a ride today to kind of help celebrate that day. Buzz the hair off to celebrate the day. I'll explain the milestone once we get started. So here we go. Bear Creek Trail. It's going to be my method of getting around. They're doing some tree cleaning next to the trail here, grinding some things. It's really interesting. Opening up some areas that we haven't really seen. You can't really see it, but you can hear it. So let's talk about this goal that I've achieved. Might as well do that, run some errands. Gotta go pick up a prescription at Sam's. So you might as well do it on the bicycle. 185 pounds, that's the goal. So let me tell you the story. Started in September 2012. I was 248 pounds. I had just sort of in the last few years finished up my real estate stuff. I had also kind of put to rest and on autopilot an insurance underwriting business that I helped found. And I had started the medical practice with Jerry Brueggemann, my buddy of a long time, the guy who actually gave me the Captain Bob nickname. And I was miserable. Not in any other way other than the weight and how I felt. Was tired of how I looked. So I decided in September of 2012 to start a diet and exercise program. And I think that's the first step. You have to make a decision. So I started, and it began with just diet and exercise. And I remember the very first workout program was Insanity, was the name of it. The Beachbody program, Sean T. And the first day I did it, I thought I was going to die. And that was the fitness test. First thing you do in that program is a fitness test. It was absolutely terrible. But I kept going. I stayed focused, disciplined, and 30 days in, I had already begun to see some results. And my wife said to me that she wanted to join in as well. She wanted to get busy doing some stuff too. Which was great. Having somebody to partner with on that really helps encourage you. My lowest weight ever was actually in late 2013. December 2013, January 2014. I got down to 188 pounds. It was my lowest weight ever. And since that time, I just kind of seesawed around. But what happened, what I found is that for me, and for most people, diet is 80%, exercise is 20%. Now, I enjoy exercise, but it's not what helps me maintain my weight. It doesn't hurt it, that's certainly it, but that's not how I lose weight. And I don't think it's how most people lose weight. A great quote is, you can't outwork a bad diet. And that is absolutely true. You can burn about 500 calories per hour, that's a ballpark. But you can eat 500 calories just by making a glance at McDonald's. So it's not about exercise, it's about calories. Exercise is a great component for your fitness, heart health, muscle strength, all those things. So I'm not knocking exercise, but I am saying if your objective is to lose weight, you really need to focus on your diet. So to get down to 188 pounds, I played around with several different things. I learned some stuff about myself, and I think that's what everybody has to do. You have to learn your body. My body does not function or lose weight on a high carbohydrate, low fat diet. It just doesn't work for me. I don't know why. Some would say that I might be insulin sensitive. I think that's certainly a possibility. I do have some family history of borderline diabetes. I have a serious family history of high blood pressure, which is why that's the only medication I take. And frankly, no matter what I do, exercise, diet, or otherwise, that one I've been unable to get rid of completely. Most agree that it's most likely genetic, which is fine. I can live with that. Take a very simple blood pressure medication. It has negligible side effects. Not a big deal to me. I can make do. It costs me $4 a month. Cash pay, not insurance. I get it at Sam's on their Plus program. It's a medication that's basically as generic as you can get. So you're gonna really need to focus on your diet. But the last year or so, I kind of just got lazy. I stopped kind of watching my diet. I was exercising a little bit, but not, like I said, that's not what works for me. I got lazy. And I got back up to around 212 because I was eating crap. Can't eat crap and lose weight, or I can't. So at 212, told my wife, I said, I gotta get back on my diet, obviously. So I did. Low carbohydrate works for me. Ketogenic style. Started that back in January. Magically, or not so magically, losing weight again. So my goal in January was 185. It would be the lowest I had been ever. Well, since I was a kid. And this morning, 185 pounds. The diet for me is everything. So to celebrate, the haircut. Why? I don't really know. I have no idea, honestly. It's just a thing I do sometimes. It's what I did back the last time when I hit some monumental goal, buzz the hair off. It's sort of symbolic when you look in the mirror then, I think. Anyway, that's the haircut, taking the day off. Gonna ride the bike, might get rained on, don't really care. Gonna come over here and pick up my meds. I'm 6 miles in already, just by running an errand. I'm gonna ride around town, put some time in the saddle, get ready for the tour that I'm doing in late September. But I just wanted to share with you guys that I did reach a goal. My next goal is 175 pounds. I don't know what I'll do then. Hard to say. Ketogenic diet is what's worked for me. That's all I know. Picked up the meds. Left my gear out here, mostly locked up. Amazing what people don't really know is in that little bag on the back of the bike. So like $1,500 worth of drone equipment and other stuff. Not recommending it.
Come on! Yeah!
So there's some rain moving in. Some of it looking kind of severe. I'm gonna make my way back towards my house. So I'm like 15 miles in, not too far from the house. I just want to say thanks for coming along on this journey. Thanks for letting me tell you my fitness goal, weight loss goal update. Nobody else maybe cares. That's okay. But if you have goals and you want to share them, you want some accountability, leave a comment. I'll be glad to reach out to you every now and then and just say, hey, how's it going? If you want tips on what's worked for me, happy to share those as well. Although I'll tell you that what works for me won't work for you necessarily, and what works for everyone else won't work for you either. You have to explore, track, find your own thing. Anyhow, have a great day. Thanks for coming along. See you again soon.